Damn, stream crashed, guys. Internet went off, but I just reconnected it. Are you here? Still there? Are we okay? Please tell me if the quality changes or if anything happens during the stream. If this happens again, we might have to cancel today's stream. Anyway, I paused the game here in the middle of the game, and the situation is the following. Hera lost his access to the fish. So he's not fishing anymore, he doesn't have access to the resources, he only has 25 villagers, but he was able to get enough resources to click up to castle, and he has free access to the stone, which he might use to go for conquistadors. As for Mr. DauT, he won the water, he didn't totally denied Hera from fishing, and now he has to in some way defend from the conquistadors that Hera might do. I don't know if DauT will try to wall or he will just try to buy his way to castle. Seems to be the way. He was on gold, he has plenty of food, he's already dropping the building, so he will not be so late to castle age. But I really want to understand how he plans to defend from conquistadors. Trying to wall this map might be suicide. If he walls there, Hera can just drop a castle and deny him from doing anything else, which can be a bad thing to happen. And well, that's basically it. Hera has the main goal here of killing DauT's economy now, and DauT has the main goal of surviving, which is also not so easy. Hera knows that DauT is around there, so he's even sending villagers for a forward castle. His eco also happens to be on the limit, guys, but he's going to drop a forward castle here on this hill because he knows that DauT might be around this area. He's dropping the castle. I don't know if DauT knows that. Oh my goodness, look at this castle, it's perfect. DauT doesn't know, and the castle might be even still able to hit his town center. So while DauT is starting to make some palisades, the castle is already popping up on his face. But DauT is also almost on castle age and dropping stables. So my bet, guys, is that DauT will try to counter the early conquistadors using a few camels. There we go. Castle was made. Knights and camels, and DauT is actually trying to counterattack by raiding. Since Hera did a forward castle, it means that he cannot be fully protected on his own base. That's a good call for DauT, and he's even been able to get several views killed here. Dropped the second TC. Hera is already dropping siege. DauT now going for monks. He might even go for a third TC. But remember, guys, that DauT has a huge eco advantage. He is fishing with 8, 10 fishing ships so far. 11 fishing ships, which is huge. So he doesn't even need farms to keep his eco going on here. He doesn't have to invest into farms, which allows him to be even faster to add new town centers and so on. So this is DauT's point of view. He might lose this TC to the Mangonel of Hera, but he's been able to get some conversions, and Hera is not being allowed to mass up the conquistadors. Yeah. Now here's being able to stop DauT gold. DauT's still raiding. Here's trying to advance. DauT only has 2 TCs, but he's still fishing.
It's a follow.
And he's fishing even heavily now, guys. Look at this. He has how many views? How many fishing ships? Like too much. Like too much fishing ships. That's what DauT has. And Hera is desperately trying to do something, but he's so behind on the eco, only 1 TC, and DauT can both defend and attack while spamming camels and monks. And as time goes by, DauT equals just seems to keep increasing non-stop until the point that he would be able to out-boom and completely dominate Hera. So a classical civilization for Nomad winning versus Spanish. Quite interesting. Let's go now for the third game. And the third game should be a map from Hera. I'm expecting from the player profile that we see a very open and land game here. I expect something like Serengeti, for example, or Valley. It's Valley. So here we are playing Valley. We have Britons for Hera versus DauT, who's playing with Tatars. I'm not so sure about Tatars, but well, there are some small hills on Valley that DauT can use, and they are still super solid civ. Oh yeah, Nomad and Malians, exactly. Malians and Persians are great, and DauT draft strategy was he let Hera have the Chinese, and then he just picked both Malians and Persians. Like, you are not going to have top 1 and top 2 civilizations for Nomad. I give DauT a great execution, but also a very smart draft strategy, you know? If there's a map where 2 civilizations stand above the others and you pick the 2 on the draft, you are basically granting yourself a good draft for this map. This is Hera's home map. This should be his duty to win it. Actually, is it Hera's map? Now I'm not so sure because the series is 1-1. I don't know. Here we're going for late man-at-arms. Or maybe just a barracks. No, late man-at-arms here for Hera. He's also fully walling himself. So we might be able to see, guys, probably, oh, he actually went for a late drush, not late man-at-arms. And that was to counter DauT's drush. Okay. Anyway, the drush ended up in a draw, we can say. DauT using the heal bonus in a very smart way here to still try to snipe off the scout from Hera, but he's 1 hit from dying, so he just has to run. DauT's walling. Hera is fully walled, guys, and he has the economy to go for a fast castle. Which is the economy to go for a fast castle? Usually at least 14 villagers on food. He has 15, 4 on gold, and 10. Now he has 9 on the wood. As for DauT, he probably has a similar eco here. He has 8 on wood, 14 on the food, 3 on the gold. So, but he's still walling. So late walls for DauT. Hera might even be able to snipe a view with some very good micro here. And both players will try to play each other going for the fast castle. The question is DauT going to go for Cav Archers, or will he try to play with crossbows first? Ugly wall. Another interesting thing here, guys, is that Hera is playing with only 1 range. He didn't add a second archer range, so probably Hera's plan is to not only attack with the archers, but already drop 2 early TCs here. There we go. So he's going to attack first with the crossbows, but he'll try to outboom DauT here using the cheaper TCs from Britons. As for DauT, his approach is exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite because DauT added a tower to defend his gold from the crossbows. He's going into Cav Archers, which are slower. Their power spike is a bit slower than the one of the crossbows. They need to get massed, but they already have the free thumb ring. But DauT, since he made the tower, would not drop a TC. So here's the deal. Hera is going to outboom DauT. And with only 1 range, he might be able to defend from a few Cav Archers. I love this strategy. I'm totally stealing it. 3 archer ranges is a lot. Well, I think that 3 archer ranges is the classic for fast castle into cave archers, and the reason is their creation time is way slower than the crossbows, and if you want to start trading versus your enemy, unless you have more archer ranges, the crossbowman will never allow you to properly mass. If you only go with like 2 archer ranges, by the time you have 15 cave archers, enemy will have more than 25 crossbows. And that's exactly what you don't want to happen. Hera is here just patrolling with his bows. He only did fletching, but he still has 7 range because he's Britons. DauT upgraded already Bodkin arrow, is now upgrading the defense upgrade, so he probably plans to start doing some trades, and Hera right now is outbooming DauT. This strategy depends on how effectively Hera can hold the pressure from DauT. And for DauT, it's the opposite. How well he can actually pressure the enemy with 1 TC to make it work. Mangonel for DauT. Hera is now making more crossbows, about to make ballistics. This will make the DauT's life a bit harder. Hera is going now for a stone. Uh-oh. But DauT has already 3 mangonels. Hera got 1 siege workshop. Good small ratings here by DauT. Lots of pressure. Hera is trying to defend using the extra range he got. Now he's making a mangonel, traded 1 by 1, 1 by 2 because he had the crossbows. DauT's having trouble to siege him, guys, because the Britons can just out-micro mangonels if you are good enough to do it, since you have 1 extra range. DauT's now still want to see. He's playing an all-in, trying to eat the deers here. Hera, who's successfully defending, has more than 30 view advantage by now. And he might be able to drop a castle soon. Running with views? Why? Hera is going for a forward castle. Okay, makes sense. He's just defending. I would have dropped a defensive castle for sure. That's not the case for Hera. Great defense here with only 1 archer range, now 2. Crazy, man, crazy good defense. And now he can pressure DauT since he's ahead, even adding a market. Clicking up to Imperial Age, and he has enough eco to do whatever he wants since he has 120 vills. GG, guys. I'm calling. I love this strategy from here. I love it. I'm totally going to steal. 1 TC Fast Castle. Teve atualização? O que mudou? Não sei, Nander. Acho que não teve, não. Alright. So, Hera is on Imperial Age. DauT's trying to boom and reach Imperial Age with a few cave archers. Tatars actually have a very good late game. They receive free upgrades like party and tactics, so as soon as he reaches Castle Age, his cave archers will also receive 2 extra armor, which can help them to fight versus the crossbowmen from Hera. And DauT still has the mobility to raid and get some small numbers, but honestly, this is a very difficult situation. DauT's getting close to 100 views, but not yet. He's losing more views than making by now. Hera just developing, adding a lot of extra TCs here to protect his economy, adding defensive castles on strategical hills, so the raiding capabilities of DauT are getting nerfed. DauT was even able to upgrade Revi cave archers, and he made the castles upgrade, so now he has 6 pierce armor, and 7 pierce armor and 6 melee armor. So this will still be difficult for Hera to take a game versus Tatar. Tatar, if they are allowed to go to the post team, are terribly strong. Great castles from Hera. His 200 population, attacking DauT. On the small fights, DauT still being able to win the trades here. His cave archers are fully upgraded. He only lacks chemistry, so they are going to get even stronger. But the problem is regarding the numbers. And Hera now is just transitioning full into skirmishers here, which DauT has no counter to, because he has no eco to transition to Russars. He can win 1v1 versus a small number of skirmishers and arbalests, but in the long run, Hera just won the game by having a better macro, which granted him a better eco. Likely the strategy requires some good defensive capabilities, still would go for it. Recommend. Series go now 2-1 for Hera, which means that game 4 will be DauT home map, and DauT gets 4 lakes, and that's where he was saving Persians for. The problem, guys, is that Hera got as his second series draft the Japanese. Nice new chair. Ah, thanks, man. Not so new anymore. It's resisting for half a year already. I think the Japanese guys are considered to be one of the best civilizations for cross, because it's faster for you to add the dock, since you have the bonus. And your fishing ships not only have extra HP and armor, but also a better, faster gathering rate, which is great for more defensive and aggressive strategies. It's great for anything. Ooh, DauT was able to get a villager, which Hera didn't wall here. But Persians, guys, also have their own things to make the civilization special. They also have a better eco on the beginning, and their docks resist more since they have more HP. So, and also they work faster, which means that he can produce fire galleys faster than his opponent. So in a 1v1 dock versus dock, I think that the Persians can eventually get faster, more boats than the enemy. But DauT is just playing with one lake, trying to wall it. Hera, only one lake, try to go for archers. DauT, only one lake and going for scouts. Actually, it's 4 Minotaurs for Hera. Ooh. Ooh. DauT did some great job with the walls and killed all the Minotaurs. And he's now going to counterattack. Hera is fishing here, but only with 5 fishes. DauT doesn't want to know, he already has like 9. So fishing Reveille seems to be a good idea on this map. DauT's fishing Reveille, Hera is not. DauT has a villager here on a second lake, also a villager on a third lake. So DauT is truly playing 4 lakes how it should be played, by trying to get more lakes than your opponent. How would you suggest dealing with civ pickers on the ladder games? Well, I received this advice these days. Go mirror. Ooh. Okay. So DauT is doing a very solid defense here with skirmishers. Fishing more Reveille than Hera. Hera, guys, is just investing more and more into army, but he's totally overlooking the big picture here. DauT has already 9 fishes on this lake. He's getting the second one. It's getting the third one, and Hera is only there on the first lake. So DauT will probably outscale Hera in the economy, and this is the point that Hera is not seeing clearly here. He's getting outscaled by the number of fishing ships that his enemy got. Beautiful. But Hera was able to click first to castle, and he's even dropping a stable, so he might try to play with both crossbowmen and start adding a few knights if he wants to. As for DauT, well, he's going to castle age as well, has some skirmishers, and he can probably transition to knights, but he's still open. Uh-oh. And he even had a hole here. So desperation balls for DauT, but he's fishing way too Reveille to suffer much with this. DauT's actually playing with ranged units. He's going for a combination of elite skirmishers and crossbowmen, and he's using the +2 armor and ballistics to compensate for the fact that he is not properly using an archer civ. Hero added a few knights. They are probably armored ones, yeah. +1 armor. Adding now a mangonel. DauT booming 3 TCs. Hero is still playing with 1, but collecting several amount of stone. So we might even expect a forward castle here by Hera. DauT going for the counterattack. Mango versus Mango, 1 by 1. Killed some views. He's fishing without interruptions from Hera. Dropping out stables, starting to mass knights and keeping adding crossbowmen. There comes the castle from Hera. Uh-oh, this will be bad for DauT. He's trying to get the fight. Good fight for Hera, but DauT defends properly here. Yeah, that was a too aggressive castle. Good defense by DauT. He's now dropping his own castle. Hera is committing here to the castle, but Hera did a DauT castle instead of DauT. He knew that he was behind on eco. His whole plan was to snowball a 1 to see here, knowing that DauT would have the advantage, but DauT had just too much advantage, and he never stopped making army, which didn't allow Hera to capitalize over that. Series go even, we go for the decider, and is once again a Hera map. I'm expecting an open land map, and there we go, Serengeti. Beautiful. Mayans versus Ethiopians. Here lured the zebra. Getting the elephant. I believe I have a small spoiler of this game, guys. The small spoiler that I have for this game, and I need to share with you, is that an accident happened because of a play that DauT did. There comes Hera, and he's scouting for DauT. Pay attention on what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna show it twice. It's a very important thing. You guys should know what's going to happen here. Hera is walking here with the scout. He found the berries. He found that DauT was luring. On this map, guys, and I have to say, it's very common to stay for more time luring because you only have 1 elephant. But since Hera is Mayan, and he also happened to have the zebras close to his mill, he could afford going out for scouting early on to try and maybe even disrupt DauT from luring. Pay attention on what's gonna happen. Look closer here. Please Stark makes offers on coaching. It's too expensive. Nah, I'm going to increase the prices, man. Inflection. There we go. Here, this is Hera. He's walking and he gets trapped. But wait, DauT doesn't have loom. So DauT villager is about to die. But no, the Lord is strong and he walls the veil. Trapping the scout, the eagle from Hera. And there he goes, an eagle with 5 HP, an easy prey for the enemy scout. Well guys, I told you that an accident happened, but you were probably not believing me, right? You were probably not believing me, but you know, I will show you what happened. There was an accident, and this was the accident that DauT caused it. Look what DauT caused it.
Right next to his mill. That's actually a really nice frame. Scouting the base. DauT has a really nice base, back woodlines, kind of safe woodlines in the back, and also 2 golds safely towards the back. So looks like a very nice map for DauT. What? Wait, DauT doesn't have loom. You're gonna lose your villagers, DauT. Stop it! You're losing villagers.
It happened. Exactly, guys. A chair. We have another another guy falling from the chair. DauT made a play so unbelievably good that he even drops Viper off his chair, man. I'm not the only one to drop from a chair now. If you want this clip, obviously I will share with you. You can share with your friends and so on. This is my chair, but this is Viper's chair clip. Yeah, chair 2. Oh, you were created here. Exactly. So that's basically that. He made a play so strong that he even dropped a guy from a chairman. Have you ever been that good that you made a play to even do that? Or chair is much better, man. Yeah, I know. My clip is better. I'm better falling. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look here, guys, on how the game went. There we go. So Hera dropped his, lost his scout. He knew that DauT was luring. DauT is Ethiopian, so most likely the most common strategies for Ethiopian are actually the man-at-arm opening into archers. Knowing that, Hero started to wall very early on here. And since he had no scout, he had no information about what DauT was doing. He was just dropping a barracks, slowly, dropping an archer range, starting to make some archers, working on his walls. Fully walled by now, and that is what I was saying, guys, about Serengeti. Despite being a desert, Serengeti is way easier to wall than Arabia. I was not joking. Look at DauT. He is almost fully walled. Look at Hera, he's fully walled. So in the beginning, you just have to be careful about these small holes between the wood lines. You have to be very careful. You have to have good eyes. You might try to go through with views and so on. But that's basically it. And now we have DauT dropping out archers. Hero dropping out archers, and he also dropped a new eagle. Uh-oh, they found each other. It was better for Hero because he saw it first. DauT was not moving on patrol. Hero, guys, already with a lot of views on the farms, which will probably allow him to go faster for Castle Age. But DauT's not that far from him. A small view advantage here for Hero since he's Mayan. Ah, cara, segredo, né? There you go. Woo. Good micro here by Hera. Totally getting the game here within the micro. Crazy. DauT was first to castle. But right behind there is Hera, and he is just winning the game by doing some great micro here. Mangonel here, defensive one for DauT. Aggressive Mangonels here for Hera. Hera, guys, is playing with 4 archer ranges. And this is something that we should note it. So he was trading army versus army on purpose because he knew that he would be able to make more army faster. Since he's Mayan, he just had to drop more archer ranges, and his archers are cheaper. So we have 1 TC, 4 ranges, Mangonel, a full aggressive style bem used here. Faltou ontem o stream em português. Faltou, cara. Ontem foi foda, velho. Trabalhei até muito tarde. Não consegui. Eu fui olhar a hora, cara. Já era 10 horas. Eu falei, ah não, velho. Não vou ligar stream 10 horas, não. Tô cansado. There we go. Some good trades here by Hera. DauT trying to defend. 2 TCs by DauT. DauT is ahead on the number of views, but he's getting heavily pressured. Ouch. Hera now can even drop new TCs, but because he knows how ahead he is. DauT trying to go off. Hero still pressuring, Mangonels, archers on the hill. Patrolling with a few archers. Non-stop aggression by Hera. DauT's trying to use a macro style here. Trying to outboom his opponent. Hera still has only 2 TCs, DauT still ahead. Hera pressuring. And pressuring and pressuring. Trading mangoes for mangoes. Pressuring, about to kill a TC. DauT will probably lose a TC if things keeps going like that. Yeah. DauT trying a small counterattack. Well, getting killed because his enemy has too much ranges. 30 TC for Hera. So now Hera will start to catching up in the villager count. He still hasn't stopped to make archers and trading archers. He's now picking off vills. DauT's having to run. He lost the farms. He lost 2 TCs. He's desperately trying to move here. This game is pretty much over by now, guys. DauT is still trying to operate some miracle here. Maybe trying to get back to on his feet. Make some good trades. But Hera is already dropping castles and preparing a transition into plumed archers. Oh, some very good battle here for DauT, using just a few mangoes, but still not enough. Not enough to avoid Hera from building a castle, building another, a second, a third one. Right here, Hera was just flexing over DauT by adding multiple simultaneous castle on his enemy's face. So, total domination here. Very strong approach. Very strong approach. Yeah, castle triangle. Well, let me see. We just saw the first series, guys, which was